Many schools in the North County were forced to evacuate because of the wildfires, but parents at two Carlsbad schools say that the process was anything but orderly.
A viewer sent us these pictures of a chaotic scene outside Aviara Oaks Elementary and middle schools as the flames bore down. CBS News 8's Marcella is live in Carlsbad with why parents and neighbors are upset over the late call to evacuate. Marcella?
Carla and Barbara Lee, first let me set the scene for you here. If you look behind me at these two schools, you can see just how closely the flames got to the structures by the charred land right back there, keeping in mind that the kids had long been evacuated from the school by the time the flames reached so close to campus. Now tonight, the district tells me it is debriefing internally and with police to see what worked and also what they can improve on, while community members are hoping real-life lessons were learned here last week.
I am watching a huge group of kids being escorted down Aviara Parkway.
This was the scene unfolding before CBS News 8 Steve Price in Carlsbad last Wednesday at 11:50 a.m. A flood of children from Aviara Oaks Elementary and middle schools streaming down the sidewalk to get to safety at a senior center.
I think it was a wake-up call.
But concerned Carlsbad resident David Wexler is still left wondering why it took nearly an hour to get the kids off campus.
At 10:48, I took my first picture of the smoke billowing. My first picture of the kids being let out was at 11:47. That's a long time.
He says traffic was at a standstill.
The worst part was parents were all lined up here. They're running up the street to get their kids. I mean, it was chaos.
There was people that abandoned their cars in the parking lot. No one knew where to go, and everyone's running around.
Parents and students agree there was a lot of chaos and confusion.
Things were kind of chaotic and people were running around and everyone was taking out their phones and stuff, like calling their parents.
One big issue that day is that the very place where the kids were supposed to evacuate to in case of a fire was being threatened by fire, which is why the schools chose not to ring the fire alarm bell.
When we have fire drills, we have to go to the field, but the field was part of the place that was on fire.
The fire drill is a specific exercise where students are trained to evacuate to a location on the field. And that's why that bell wasn't rung, because it would have sent students in the wrong direction and delayed their evacuation from the campus.
A spokesperson for Carlsbad Unified Schools says administrators were in constant contact with first responders and taking direction from police, evacuating nearly 2,000 kids in a safe and orderly fashion by foot and not by bus because of the gridlock.
We did learn that it's helpful to have additional plans in place, but our administrators and our staffs on campus did a great job.